We knew that there was a few different options out there available to us. We've been talking about the podcast, and that's only one of the many tools on there. If you go down to the series where you show the podcast in the app, you'll see these threads that say Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And they're quiet times for the week. Mm-hmm. And I've been going through these, and they've been so helpful because they're 5 minutes worth of a thought. Like this week, we're going through the book of Ephesians, if you've been reading it. And so it's not as in-depth or immersive as the Encounter book was, but it really sets up things well for the week, because if you go throughout the whole week and you do them, then you're kind of already locked into what's going to be preached that Sunday. And so just want to put that out there to you as an option for us if you were unaware of that. It's just another tool to help us walk with God. So I just wanted to put that before you and check it out. Also, there are these cool things called family threads. So if you got kids at the home, there's devotionals for the parents or just for the adults, just how to prepare our hearts, because kids can be challenging, and my kids are never problems. You guys are. But every once in a while, because of me, I need a devotional to get my heart right. And so there's that, and it's age specific. So if your kids are preschool, elementary, middle school, high school, whatever age they're at, it's just some great devotional things. There's also conversation starters, which is kind of an extension of that. Again, age specific for your family. So check those things out. I think they'll be valuable to you, because what we're trying to do is really get into a Monday through Sunday rhythm. So I think in years past, a lot of if you ever have been in, a lot of churches would do a series and it'd be Sunday and everything would follow up after that. In Thread, it's the exact opposite. It starts on Monday and the whole week sets you up for the Sunday sermon. So when AT comes and preaches on Sunday, he's going to be diving into the theme of why story and getting into Ephesians. And so, we start the week by turning into the podcast. A lot of great resources, not just for quiet times, but just for relationships. People in your house church. It's a great idea to get together outside a house church and just share, what are you learning about God? How is that going for you guys? And then on Sunday, the sermon will follow the thread, and we may or may not do this last part, but they actually have a Kingdom Kids curriculum that tracks exactly with what we're learning every Sunday. And so a lot of cool things to look forward to. The structure for the beginning is the first 4 podcasts are very introductory. So they're laying some groundwork, and we'll take a 1-week break for Easter. And then afterward, you get into this pattern where they do 6-week modules. We'll be getting to eras, and eras is talking about Genesis and a lot of the stories in there and how we can look at them in our lives. And then we'll have a 4 to 6 week break after that. So we'll have 6 weeks of a thread series, and then 4 to 6 weeks of kind of doing, what we need. Some local needs, talk about just whatever's going on in our local church's life. So just wanted to give you guys an overview of where we're going. And then when it gets to summertime, we'll even talk a little bit about what have you learned? What's the good, the bad, and the ugly. So we'll have some feedback on, what you guys have thought. And I'm learning right with you. This is new for me. It's new to watch a podcast every week. It's new to learn words like didactic. I had to look it up in the dictionary. It's okay though. It stretches us a little bit. Right? It's not a bad thing. It's just different.
Right.
So these are just tools that help us in our walk with God. So